Hello fellow hunters and welcome to the stream. We are back live in Thund3r 2 and I think today I will grind a bit more for credits and maybe some replacements of legendary trophies for the lodge. In terms of news, we can talk quick about what was going on recently. Basically nothing. As usual, I checked the store pages on Steam of the games I'm waiting for. There was no update, no nothing. I think maybe that's related to summertime and in general not that many gaming news. Let's check the loadout. I think I will stick with the loadout from the last Thund3r 2 stream with the Barrett modern sporting rifles, and I will also stick to the afternoon time slot. Licenses are fully stacked and we can start. I think for the beginning, as a warm-up, we go for Bandera region, and I need some practice again. So this is the small one, and this is the large caliber rifle. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I need some practice. I haven't played the game that much since our last stream. I played some Deer Hunter, but also not that much. And yeah, today is basically just a regular grind or farming stream without a specific topic. Unless you have any questions about the game, we will have not that many specific topics to talk about.
Stay in position.
I skipped the stream last week, so I thought this week I should do something again, and yeah. Overall, it seems to be very quiet regarding hunting games and stuff. I found no major news or announcement or anything interesting, basically. And I just hope that maybe we get some news again on the beginning of next month. So at least for Thund3r 3, most of the updates they posted them at the beginning, in the first, I think in the first week of the month. So there seems to be, oh, there's a bison. That's probably more interesting than this white-tailed deer in terms of credits. Haven't seen a bison for a while. Where he is? It's a normal one. Let's go for a long shot. Second shot was a miss. But we got a lethal hit. As a warm-up, I think that's okay.
Come along.
Let's call our trusty dog. Even with a lethal hit, they run like hell. That's crazy. I think somewhere in this area he needs to slow down at some point. Oh, hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we have some audience. And that is great. I did not announce this stream, basically, just because I was not sure if it will happen. The final decision was basically today that I wanted to do the stream even without any major news or stuff. So to find our bison, I think we will need our dog or not. We found the blood track ourselves.
Come along.
It looked like a quite big one, even if it's just a normal one. For the credit grind mission we are on, bison are very useful. There he turned. Okay. He takes a weird path, it seems. But I'm optimistic that we will find him. And there he is, and he is still alive. Unbelievable. It's just caliber 308, but for a lethal hit, this guy seems to be quite tough. I guess he will not survive a second hit. Oh. He died right in front of us. As you can see, I'm playing again really quick and more fast today, just to increase a mature one. Cool. That is good for the credits we get. Let's claim the trophy. What we get. Let's check the weight. 766. Almost as heavy as my legendary one. I think we take the 5,000 credits. That's a great start for the stream. I did not expect that. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream. Yeah, finally a stream. Yes, I'm really sorry that I skipped last week, but like I said in the streams before, I'm a bit in a kind of summer break right now with a very loose schedule, and that basically depends on the news and the stuff that's coming out. Usually, if I don't have a specific topic, there is, at least for me, no big reason to do a stream just for doing a stream. So let's go for a round in Roosevelt Forest, and we get a moose on our trusty grind spot. Really hope that I have a license. I think so. What we get, it's again a regular one. Let's check where he's coming. That looks good. As you may know, I'm not that serious with hunting ethics in this game. I try for a quick and effective headshot. And he goes down. Seems to be also a mature one. Yes, it is. Cool. The stream is starting really promising. That was not expected. To be honest, I expected a more rough start with really bad shots and stuff.
Stay in position.
Rusty as hell right now. Need to get used to the game again. But 2 high value animals in the first 15 minutes on stream, that's really good. Maybe we can add a black bear to that list. And yes, we will add a black bear to this list. Again, a regular one, but I don't care so much. The only legendary trophy that I really want to replace with something larger is my whitetail trophy. All the others are, in terms of size, they are more than okay. So now I need to hurry a bit. Now we have our bad shots. I should not have mentioning them before. I guess I jinxed the hunt.
Come on.
But we will find them. And for the length of the stream today, I'm not sure yet how much we will do today. That will depend a bit on how everything works, what we find, and what progress we make. I think the direction is right. Usually they're running quite a bit, so I can speed up and follow him, and then I will try to call him in again. The animal AI is... yeah, there are the tracks. Fortunately, the animal AI is quite stupid. Even a wounded animal will react to the caller and will come straight back to you. There he is.
Stay there.
Again. We will get a fine for the next hit, but I don't care. The amount of credits for the black bear is more than enough to compensate the loss from the fines. Oh. Can't get a headshot on a bear from below 100 meters. That's ridiculous. So... that was not a pretty hunt, but at least we got our bear. That happens sometimes. It not every hunt is perfect.
Stay
always.
where you are.
That's an illusion. I frequently have bad shots like this. Sometimes it's just the I think the hit recognition of the game sometimes seems to be really weird. From a very short distance, you can clearly see that you have a clean hit, and when you claim the trophy, the hit on the trophy card is recognized on a completely different area on the animal. So sometimes that's just weird. I really hope they improve that in the next game. So for this area, as usual, I expect a white-tailed deer or a grizzly. Seems we have no deer this time, but that's okay. Unfortunately, there is no way to do anything in the game with that amount of credits I collected so far. I bought everything, and the only stuff I'm still spending money on is restocking licenses and scent stopper spray and stuff like that. There was so much potential to add more weapons, or even maybe a second lodge or something like that for quite a lot of credits or money, but for some people that would be an interesting add-on, but it never happened. There. there we
Stay,
have our
and
deer.
don't make a sound.
Not sure what's the best option. I think I will step a bit back.
Come on.
We take the dog with us, so we can check first
Stay.
what we get here. Yeah, that's better. Let's check this one. That's a female. That's a male. Okay, so we go for him. It's not the most rewarding animal in the game. At least we got a good shot again. No fail this time. No fail this time. I think it's a good size for a normal one. Yeah, a mature one. That's great. So we have no grizzly. I think I'll claim my prey. Let's check the weight. Yeah, that's a heavy one for a regular one. 667 is more than okay. And almost 5k credits. That's good. Yeah, 3,150 credits. Yeah, we got fined for 500 bucks, but who cares? It's compensated by the whitetail deer. So for the moose, I need to restock my license. Yeah, it's a good way to go for 5 million. That will take a while. For this hunt, let's go for a brown bear, so we don't. No, I wanted to go to Cheshire marshlands at first, but okay, I misclicked. Sorry for that. Let's give Hargita County a try. I haven't hunted here for a long time because the map just seems to be broken most of the time. On most of the hotspots for moose, where I got so many animals beginning phase of the game. Oh, there is one.
Stay in
Can't
position.
find moose anymore. But today we are lucky. At this tent, this was one of my most rewarding moose grind hotspots. And since a long time, I'm seeing an animal here again. That was lethal. In terms of credits, this is already a really good stream. I don't know what's going on. In the previous streams it was always, let's say, rough in terms of high value animals. So let's check this area. If I remember correctly, somewhere here was always a good bear hotspot. That's a boar. Let's check if we find some. There are some, I think, from the icon. Sika deer. Hello, deer. Wait. That's a good one. And that's a small one. We take the good one, of course. Yeah, that's a mature one again. It looks like we get a lot of mature, good-sized animals today. I'm not sure if we can find a bear here now. I think if there was one in the area we spooked him. So I guess in terms of efficiency, I know that is maybe not the most enjoyable playstyle to watch. But for our mission, for credits, it's basically an ideal way to get as many animals as possible in a short time. And like I answered in one of the comments recently on the channel, that's also the best and efficient way. So now it's raining. We will switch to another region. Let's go Roosevelt Forest again. And yeah, as I answered one of the comments recently, this way is also the most efficient way to increase your chance for legendaries. When you increase the rate of finding animals, you increase your chance that one of them might be a legendary.
Stay there.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I'm jumping around between the fast travel points. And in situations like this, when I'm quite sure that there is nothing around, because I checked the surroundings with the callers of my target animals, I try to speed up everything as good as possible. The animal AI is not smart at all. There we spooked one. That was a small grizzly. I think it's maybe worth it following him. He will stop soon and then starts roaming around again in normal speed. There was a deer already noticed my existence. Think it is spooked, but just in case, sneaking around a bit careful. No, we spooked it. But for credits, the grizzly bear is more interesting anyway, so let's go for this one. Are we close to a hunting stand? Yeah, looks like. Maybe if we don't run into that bear on the way to the tower, maybe I will try some stationary hunting from the tower. Sometimes I just spam the caller because it works. It has basically no negative impact in this game if you spam callers. So you can use that as an advantage for scanning your surroundings while running or sneaking around. There was a cougar. I'm not sure if I'm interested in that. Because the grizzly bear is more rewarding in comparison. That's a bighorn sheep. Just checking. From the distance, it wasn't looking like a legendary. They are a lot brighter. Can see them really good. I think no, regular bighorn sheep. Okay. When I have a cougar quite close to me, somewhere here, and maybe a grizzly bear in front of us, it won't be a great idea to go for these bighorn sheep. Credits for them are really low.
Stay there.
Can we call in the cougar, maybe? If he's a legendary one. Last time I played the game, I found a legendary cougar, I was a bit surprised. I was not expecting that. If it's a legendary one, they sell for a really good price. That's a normal one. Go for the small caliber. Sure, if we can get in a good position. Before he is spooked, most likely by the dog. I think that's what happened right now. Yeah, I think he noticed the dog and we spooked him. Where is our tower? Here.
Come along.
Let's try this.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
Going for a maybe unsafe shot in that situation wouldn't be that smart. If a grizzly bear is somewhere around here. I'm more interested in the bear than in the cougar. Maybe we find something else. Every now and then we can use a moose caller too. Sometimes they just roam around and you run straight into them. There is zero feedback from our grizzly bears, so I think he's gone. And I really don't want to search him for too long. The main cabin and check. No, I completely forgot if we shot something already on this map. We did not. So we can... That was again a bighorn sheep. This here was the...
Stay where you are.
Other moose hotspot, I think. If I remember correctly. This area down here. Maybe. It's like we are not so lucky this time. Usually when something is around, they respond instantly. Maybe I should have checked this location at the beginning of the map. Maybe there was one and it's now roaming around somewhere else. Let's check this one again. No. If you find nothing on these spots instantly, they are on different spawning points, I guess, or they roamed away already. Let's check if we can find a black bear.
Stay in
They
position.
are very consistent in this area. With a bit of patience you can find one in almost every hunt around this hill. Hey. Not my preferred direction, to be honest, but wrong caliber and we spooked him. That was just bad luck. I think this map is not we are not that lucky on this map. I start a new one. I don't want to chase a regular black bear forever, so we try Texas again. That 5k bison was really good. Maybe we can find another one. Just checking the known hotspots really quick.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It's worth it to wait a bit, because most likely something is crawling through the bushes. So let's try to get a good lethal hit. That was bad. No lethal hits. He's slowing down, that's okay, but I think maybe my aim today is really bad, or the 308 caliber is a little bit, I think from the trophy card, from the legal calibers, it is on the lower end for bison. This time we got no lethal hit at all. And on the first bison, even after lethal hit, We had to follow him for, what was that, almost 5 minutes? I guess, I'm not sure completely. It was a long chase, so maybe we need a bigger gun for that. While he's slowing down, we can check if there is anything interesting in this area, but that seems not to be the case. The value of the bison compensates the fines, so oh hey, I'm reading your comment in the chat. You changed your picture on your username. You changed your name too. To be honest, I'm not sure if I remember the name. Maybe it's been a while since I saw you on stream. I'm not sure. Grizzly bear. Yeah, we can try that in the next map. We lost a grizzly bear a couple minutes ago because we spooked him. But I think we can try to find another one. Because I don't want to play 2 Texas maps in a row. I think I will go back to Roosevelt Forest for the next hunt. And also I'm not completely sure if I should switch my weapon. I mean, for bears it should be okay, but it seems a bit weak for bison. Or I just had a lot of bad luck when shooting the last one. I don't know. Oh yeah, Morgan. Yeah, for sure. I remember you. Just the name change. I lost that in my mind. Sorry for that. Oh. No, we have no deer at this location. I think we switch back to Roosevelt Forest. Like I said, this is probably not the most enjoyable playstyle to watch, but in terms of efficiency, it works. I'm switching maps really often when I'm in grind mode. Switching, let's check. Did I restock the other license too? Yeah, I did. Sometimes I just forget that. Yeah, when I'm in grind mode, I usually switch maps a lot and play really fast. So we got Roosevelt Forest in the rain. I don't really want that. Marshlands also raining. Not good. Let's go for Texas again. Let's check 1 or 2 bison locations and try then again a Roosevelt map. Usually the weather changes. was a bad weather hunt with rain in Roosevelt Forest is not a good idea
Come along.
to do that on stream.
Stay in position.
Bad weather, the map is so dark, I won't see that much from anything, so I avoid that. These deer already noticed my presence, or the dog's presence, I'm not sure. One got spooked. One got spooked, and the other one, I try to call him in. That's a regular whitetail. We take him even if it is just for compensation of potential following finds for bison. And let's read the chat. To be honest, I don't understand your question. What map you're talking about with fallow deer and roe deer? As always, just wait a bit, maybe something is silently crawling around. This time probably not. Nope. This time nothing. Let's go. Oh, we have unclaimed animals. I already forgot about the whitetail deer. That's a big no-no. Sell him 550, that's okay. So let's check the weather conditions. In Roosevelt Forest, it is still raining. What the heck? At least the marshlands are in normal now. Oh, okay, you're talking about Hagita County, yeah. That is an option too. But since the animal spawns in this map are sometimes really weird and seems to be broken, mostly, or frequently, I try to avoid this map. We found our moose there a couple of minutes ago, but there is no grizzly, so I wanted to go for a potential grizzly. These are just wolves. Don't care for them right now. In terms of credits, a brown bear would be great. But this map right now is basically just a filler to maybe reset the weather slot in Roosevelt Forest. Fortunately, with my loadout that I have right now, even if I see a rabbit, I cannot go for it. And that's a good thing. I'm done with small game hunting in this game. This one sometimes we have a bear very close to the tent, but it seems not this time. Sometimes there are some deer around, not this time. So let's check Roosevelt Forest again. Come on, give me a good weather slot, okay? Still raining. Unbelievable. Let's try a hunt in the rain. The game is the game is forcing me to. Yeah, I really hope you can see something. These weather conditions, I think, are way too dark for streaming. Moose? Let's check if we can find a grizzly bear for Morgan. Even if he's gone already. But basically, if you watch the replay of this stream, if you go to this tent and if you head south, like I will do right now, you will reach a really rewarding area in terms of grizzly bears. I found up to 3 of them at the same time. We can speed up here a bit, I think. But finding a legendary one can take a while. For me, from the bear species in the game, the legendary grizzly bear was definitely the hardest one to get. So black bear and brown bear I had really fast. That wasn't a problem at all. But for the grizzly bear, compared to the other ones, it took quite a lot of grind. And here we are. Found our grizzly. I don't know if it's a good one. That's another one. Two. Really? Yeah, there is one. I show you the location on the map. Here. There's one, and there is another one. As you can see, two grizzly bears basically on the same spot. I'm not sure if I can get both of them. Probably not. Eat this one, to be honest. Or we'll just take that one. And maybe we can get this one on the run. No. I don't want to get greedy, so we take this one. It's a young one, that's okay. But just to show you, from the main cabin at the eastern camp, or south of the eastern camp, there is a really rewarding grizzly bear spot, even in a bad weather condition slot. I don't hunt that much in the rain, to be honest. But as you saw, it works. And if you grind at this spot long enough, you will find your legendary grizzly. I'm completely sure. So we will sell wood. No, I don't want to replace. Wrong button. Almost made a big mistake. Oh, I want to sell him. Hell. Yeah, and now we are normal again. Raining in the marshlands. I think for the last map of the stream, I will go for Texas again. We started in Bandera region, and I decided to end the stream also in Bandera region. Maybe with another good-sized bison for our credits.
Stay where you are.
Find out. I will just quick check the hotspot locations. Maybe we are lucky. But in the end, I have to say I'm really happy with today's results from the stream. We found several moose and made some nice bison money, and found some bears. Yeah, we are lucky. There is one. 140 meters. I'm still with my, I feel it's very weak 308. I will wait until here we can usually that was bad. At least a hit, but this weapon is way too weak. He has to slow down at some point. At least there has to be one advantage of these modern sporting rifles. They have a huge magazine capacity, so you can do stuff like that without any problems. Fine again, that was annoying. So I think I will, when I plan or if there is a chance to encounter a bison, I will take a different weapon, I think. 308 seems... Hey, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we got the bison, but it is and it was extremely annoying doing that with this 308 rifle. The first bison we got today on stream, it was a one-shot lethal hit, but we had to follow him really long. Maybe we can get some good ragdoll effects here. No, not this time. Yeah, we got a lot of fines for this one, but to be honest, I don't care. Yeah, this rifle seems to be way too weak for hunting bison. At least, no, even on short distances, it seems to have not enough power for that. So if I do that the next time, I will switch my weapon for sure. So let's return to the lodge. No, that was annoying. I think I will avoid that weapon in the future a bit more. Haven't used it since a long time, I guess, but there was a reason not using it. So we have right now 4,782,000 credits. Yeah, the way to 5 million will take a while. But as I think that the Thund3r release will take some time too, we can do that before the release of Thund3r. Yeah, fellow hunters, I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your participation in the stream. It was, again, a lot of fun. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And we will see us in the next stream, maybe next week or the week after that, I'm not sure. As you know, summer mode and a very loose schedule, so I'm not sure when the next stream will happen. But I try to post something in the community section of the channel. If I have an idea or if I know that something will happen, I'll let you know. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your evening, have a great time, and thank you so much for watching and for your support. Bye bye.